our train station at Alton, but that was shut, engineering.
Yeah.
Then I tried to go somewhere else, and then I done say I just went.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly go over and try and get some of that, but I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to be over there, okay? I'm just going to be over there. There you go. Oh. Okay, guys, so we are back in Epping. So I've just gotten here about 5 minutes ago. And as I was arriving, hi everyone! Oh, it's a bit chilly today, we're going into the winter now, for sure. So just as I was getting here, I noticed that there's this big tow truck looking thing. And what they're doing right now is, I am going to go over so you guys will be able to see it a bit better, but what they're doing right now is they're putting someone's motorbike on there. Now, I didn't see myself what happened, obviously. I said as I arrived, they were already, doing what they're doing. But I spoke to some people who have been here for a little while, and they said that someone just came and pulled up on their bike over where you see the protesters over there. And then apparently police just swarmed him, handcuffed him, and now they're towing his bike. So young Bob's here. I know there's a couple of other people here, so I'm gonna ask them, see if they saw what's going on. Right. See what's happening with the bike?
Yeah, the guy got arrested.
What for?
Dodgy license, apparently.
No.
That's what someone told me.
No.
Oh. So what is it? It wasn't like.
They said one of his mates said dodgy license.
Oh.
So
So it wasn't anything connected to the protest then?
no, nothing to do with
Yeah. I was going to say, it was just really random. It just came and then there's just a big tow truck. But anyway. Right.
There you go.
Thanking you.
Carry on with your education, Bob.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so doesn't seem like it's anything to do with the protest. Seems like it's something entirely different. Whoop. You okay?
Looking for you, Ronnie. I'll just go down there. Don't go with
you? You're right.
You alright?
I'm alright, thanks. Cold?
Yeah. Just got here from, was it West Drayton?
Yeah, I couldn't make West Drayton today. It was either one or the other because of where we're based. And the Elizabeth line is like huge delays, so there was just no way to do both.
This is why I'm glad I drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, so it seems that the bike being towed is. Hey, you alright? You okay? How you doing? So it seems that the bike being towed has nothing to do with the protest. Something about a license plate. So yeah, at the moment I'm assuming they're just kind of waiting for numbers to pick up a little bit. Obviously this one has been arranged for 4 o'clock. So I'm assuming, I forgot to put my watch on. What time is it now? Okay, so it's 20 past 4. So it's 20 past 4 now. Ooh, a lot of beeps. A lot of beeps today. So while we're waiting for more people to arrive, which it seems like more people are arriving by the minute, while we're waiting for more people to arrive, just tell me, how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to lately? Yep, I'm all wrapped up, maybe not wrapped up enough, but yeah. Ooh, a nice Harley. Check that out. Gonna get me one like that. So yeah, sorry the channel has been a little bit quiet in terms of live streams since Birmingham. Obviously that was the last live stream, wasn't it? Birmingham. And that was the Tel Aviv and Maccabi. No, those are the two same places. My God, where is my brain today? It was Villa versus Maccabi, the football game. I don't follow football, so I didn't know really if it was common for teams to be fans of teams to be banned or not. My football obsessed friend said it's actually quite a common occurrence, but obviously this one was, due to serious political pressure from activist groups, so that's why everyone was kind of riled up. You did yourself proud on GB News, Emma Wilder. Thank you so much. I was so nervous and I tripped up on my words a few times, and there was one part where I just like completely blanked, forgot my cue, and like Renee had to nudge me. But other than that, I think it went well. Don't follow football. Yeah, no, me neither. Church Sunday roast. Why is it? Guys, I haven't even been live for 6 seconds and you've already got me thinking about food. Here for the curry and chips. For goodness sake. Do you think this channel would do better if it was like one of them, what do they call it? Mukbang things. Is that what it is? Like they just like get like these really extravagant meals and do these crazy food challenges. Seems like more people come here for food. So we've still got protesters gathering. Yeah, as usual guys, as usual, just let me know if there's any issues with the mics, let me know if we're having any buffering, or if you can't see, I don't know, let me know that the visual's good, the audio's good, and just everything, so we know we can have just nice, chilled, hopefully chilled, laid back stream. And yeah, if anyone wants to support, we have Buy Me a Coffee, we have Patreon, and it just helps me cover the cost of travel to get around to these protests. It also covers the cost of equipment. Oh, I have a new coat because my other one had a great big hole in it. My favourite, like, to be fair, it was a bit of like a beat up jacket, but it was my favourite and I absolutely loved it. And then the buttons just stopped popping off. Oh, about halal food. No, not for me, thank you. Oh yeah, the magazine will be coming out. We're aiming for January 2026. Patreon link isn't loading. Oh, that's annoying. I can't fix it right now, obviously, because I'm in the stream. But I will have a look at that later. Maybe I just need to update the link or something. Make sure you like, share and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Oh, Chinese takeaway. Guys, stop, you're making me really hungry. Really fancy Chinese now. So for anyone who is, been following the story of what's been going on with the Bell Hotel, the Epping Forest District Council appealed again for an injunction, and it was completely dismissed. It was argued that, because the hotel has actually been in operation and in use of asylum seekers since 2020, and it's only really been since Hudush Kabatu assaulted the 14-year-old girl that these protests have really been happening. So the lawyers actually argued that because of that, because there was no problem before this assault and before these protests started, that the concerns aren't warranted because they weren't there before. So it's like a special circumstance almost, which I just think is a really, well, it's not a point, is it? It's completely moot.
It looks like Sadiq Khan's cousin.
What country you come from, that's all. That's all I'm asking. What country you come from? They didn't want to tell you what country, and you can understand the argument.
Oh yeah, they're fake licences provided by Serco.
Yeah.
But again, police can't bother going investigate.
No, only asking what country you come from. It's not a crime, is it? Asking, they look at you like, what are you going to do? I'm not that stupid. I don't want no blue man. Hello, darling, how are you? You all right? I've been concentrating on the Isle of Dogs.
There's a couple of guys who just went in there. They definitely didn't come from Wales. Yeah, it doesn't look like they came from France either.
I wouldn't have it. I give it too much to
Yeah, sorry guys, I was saying something, wasn't I, before that happened? Oh yeah, so the injunction has just been completely dismissed. They argued that it was because, they argued that one of the reasons was because there was technically no issues with the local community regarding the hotel until the incident. Sorry, that was loud. Until the incident with Hadushka Bhatu assaulting the 14-year-old girl. They also argued, sorry, I'm just trying to jog my memory. They argued once again that, you know, their commitments to the Refugee Convention and the ECHR is more tantamount. It's the same old kind of thing that we're hearing, and that there's no real issues. Also, they dismissed the argument that the hotel isn't technically operating as a hotel. They said that basically just is a moot point. They didn't pay attention to it. So people of Epping are frustrated, guys. I mean, these protests have been going on for, I don't even know how long now. It's been a while. Can anyone remember, when was the first one? How long have these protests been going on? Because obviously they're weekly, so it'd be quite easy to count. But it's been quite a few months now, and they're still no further in getting the hotel shut down. They're still no further in actually just getting the hotel to be a normal functioning hotel that could benefit the local economy. The owner of the hotels actually argued that the asylum seekers, the deals that they're getting with that, is the lifeline to the hotel at the moment financially, which, I mean, may well be true. But then this is the same thing that we're seeing, that they're purposefully paying more to these people to house asylum seekers so that they can't be functioning hotels. It's just like, if they want you to go in a certain direction, they'll make it very inconvenient or virtually impossible for you to go the other direction, just like with farmers, right? Farmers are now being paid more. They'll be paid these big, like, great big subsidy packages for what is called rewilding, when they just basically stop producing food, growing like actual crops, and herding animals and everything, and they just go to flowers. So yeah, flowers are lovely, very pretty, but they don't have that much function when you're trying to feed a nation. Electric Bike Rider 2 says, can I get a shout out please? Electric Bike Rider 2. Interesting name. It's baffling. I know. Oh, and then obviously we have the Beauvais scandal. I mean, that's just ridiculous as well. And now cows are dying, and now they're thinking, maybe that wasn't such a good thing. But when we were all saying it before, we were conspiracy theorists for saying that, maybe it's not a good thing to put a feed additive in to stop an animal that naturally makes methane from making methane. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, look up something called the Growing Project. The Growing Project, sorry, I kind of mumbled my words a bit there. They teach people how to self-sustain, their own food and their own herbs and grow everything, even if you're living in like a city. They have a solution for every kind of living situation. Even if you're living in a little studio apartment on the 4th floor and you don't even have a balcony, they'll have something on there for you. So it's really, really good.
when they're shipping them in. Last night I was there till half 2. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe.
So you were here last night?
No, I was plotted up outside the Britannia International
Alright,
till
what was
after
the...
the morning.
what
Well, I
was
found the coaches, 3 coaches last week.
Oh, okay, got that. Right, okay, so outside the Britannia Hotel, Britannia
so
Hotel, Canary
I was
Wharf.
at Britannia Hotel at 1:30 on Saturday night. I was there for a while, and there was girls all fighting. You know, the same little crowd what Louis filmed. They was all fighting, kicking up and that. Then all of a sudden, when it died down, coach comes in. So we went and grabbed that. There was 47 come off the coach.
47?
47 on a Saturday night, 1:30. On the Sunday night, 1:30, there was 48 come off the coach. And then Sunday night, I went down the bagel shop, come back. I was going to go home, and I thought, no, fuck it, I'll go back. And then another coach rolled in at 3:30 in the morning with 21 on, and me and the driver got he spudded me in it, so I thought, yeah, I've got him. I said, I'll mute this, mate. Any more coming? And he said, no, that's it. That's why there was only 21. But I didn't believe him, but I had enough then. It slaughtered me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very time consuming, and it just slaughtered me for a few days, you know.
Yeah.
But I got it, yeah, I got, and I had a big head torch, so I lit them up as well, you know, and they still coming out, going off. Because on the Saturday night, it was very dark. I had the head torch in my pocket, but I didn't put it on, so you couldn't really see them. Sunday, I lit it up, and you know.
Oh, wait. Just tell everyone where your channel is and where they can go and find the video.
So I'm 2 up, 2 down on YouTube. That's number 2, 2 up, 2 down, and you'll see my channel. And the videos are there, but I've made them shorter so you can just go on and see the markets coming off the coaches.
Yeah. Cool.
Cheers,
Awesome.
Emma. And you're?
He speaks freely.
He speaks freely on
Indeed,
YouTube.
on YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok. I
Yeah,
don't
so
really
he
use
speaks freely.
TikTok.
Emma's good, like she's only young, she gets out there.
Thank you.
We see her the other week when she got he was weird, that dealer. One of them had his hands on your shoulder, that was fucking horrible. I jumped in there, pushed his hands.
Oh, on the October 7th, the Pro Pally
When he got
marches.
arrested,
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Yeah. You're alright, how you doing?
Yeah.
Next week. Oh, yeah, I'll come to that one.
Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
Like a bee everywhere.
You alright?
I won't be doing a
Yeah,
long
I'm
one
alright.
tonight. I was up the hotel, go on,
Hello, Ola. You okay?
and then I went home. I was on the phone at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I just accidentally smacked my knuckle on my bloody gimbal. It's like really, you know when you're really cold and your fingers are numb, so like when you smack it or knock it, it just hurts more. So we've still got more people pulling up and arriving, so the numbers are growing.
I'm not going.
I'll just double check.
I think from what I've heard previously, so don't quote me, if where they've taken down the barriers, they could do one to March. I know they did one the other week, but that was because it was a flash protest, you know what I'm saying? Sort of, I think that's what
You good, you're right.
You're right. You're good?
Yeah, same.
So, all is here, you can
Yeah, I just didn't want to. No worries.
I'll find out and I'll call you.
That's alright, thank you.
Yes,
You
Okay, so
with
I'm not
Glenn
sure.
tonight?
Yeah, he's over there.
He's over there on his Facebook.
Is he?
Oh, is you over there?
Yeah, he's over there somewhere. Somewhere. I've lost sight of him. Somewhere, yeah. Alright guys, so I just asked, and I'm not sure if there is a march tonight. It kind of seems like, from what I gathered, and this is just like from a little bit of what I heard. I don't know if this is true. This is just what I heard from Martin Gauci. You can find him at Gauci Reports. He does some great videos. But he said he's not sure himself, but he heard from, I think it was one of the Pink Ladies, that the police have kind of said, like, okay, well, if if we're going to take away the barriers, because like usually there was fences all along here. So now that they've taken the fences away, I think they've kind of said, like, okay, well, you guys can't do marches then. So I don't know, maybe if they did march, then the fences would go back up. Apparently it didn't count for the last one, because the last one was a flash protest, I believe, again, surrounding the injunction that I mentioned earlier. For those that have just joined, the Bell Hotel, Epping Forest District Council, have lost another fight to get an injunction on the Bell Hotel, meaning that it will continue to be used to house asylum seekers. We've just seen two go in about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, so I mean, I really feel for the people of Epping. I really do, because they're not being listened to, no matter what they do. They peacefully protest it, and I'm not inciting anything, but like, I'm not being funny. They've done everything that they can do. They've peacefully protested. There was a couple times where it almost went into like a riot type of thing. They've got awareness online. They've tried to speak to local councils, MPs, and they're just still not being listened to. What else are they supposed to do? I just don't know. I don't know. And this could be anyone's area. Epping is a lovely. I hadn't even heard of Epping before I came here. I'm not from London at all. I'm from way out in the West Midlands. I'm still learning London geography and what have you, but yeah, I hadn't even heard of Epping before I came here and started streaming, and it's a really beautiful area. And it's just, yeah, this could be any one of our little villages, towns, or whatever, and it's happening to everyone. Everyone's noticing a change, but we're not allowed to say anything about it because we're then racist or Islamophobic or all these types of things. And it's just, meanwhile, women, girls and men, animals as well, are just all getting attacked. I mean, it's just, there's seemingly no end to it. Yeah. Well, if there's one thing that I do think about Epping, the people are lovely. Everyone's been nothing but welcoming ever since I really first came here. Same with Southampton, really. Everyone was lovely in Southampton as well. Yeah, I heard something about like it's like kind of like the police were like, okay, we're going to take down the barriers, but then no marches. Which kind of seems fair. It's because they don't want to move. That's all it is. They don't want to move. Thank you. I mean, other than a couple of times when the Hadish Kabatu thing was still really, really recent, all of the protests and the marches and everything in Epping have been like very peaceful, considering what they're dealing with and the reason why they're protesting. So yeah, I know I keep talking about it, but I really do feel for the people of Epping. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot something I really want to talk to you guys about, because it just absolutely it broke my heart, absolutely broke my heart. So in Scotland, and I'm going to look more into the story because I want to make a video on it properly and I want to do a real deep dive, but just to give you guys the gist of what I'm hearing so far, and I'm sure you guys have heard the story as well. So in Scotland they are considering, oh, I hear fences moving. just going to walk over here. Yeah, it's basically in Scotland, they are considering... No, nothing was happening. Sorry guys, I thought I had the fences opening. So, right, sorry, I promise. Last time I'm going to start over. Right, so in Scotland, they are considering like making it legal to have sex-based abortions. Now, if you don't know what a sex-based abortion is, it is literally like if I was pregnant and I really, really wanted a girl, and I then found out that I was having a boy, I would be given the option to abort, simply on the basis that I don't want a boy. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. It's demonic. And you know what? I saw, you guys probably also heard of Based and Bougie. She's a good friend of mine. I think she's brilliant. And I'll admit, I was flicking through her story on Instagram the other day, and I saw something, but I'll admit I kind of thought like, oh, I don't know if I would have posted that maybe without a trigger warning, like not to sound woke or anything, but it was a picture of an aborted baby, and it just looked like a tiny little baby, and it just absolutely broke me. I cried for like 20 minutes. I just couldn't, I still can't get this picture out of my head. And half of me thinks like, oh, maybe I wouldn't have posted that, but then the other half of me is really starting to think like everyone needs to know what this really looks like. Everyone wants to talk about, you know, wars and genocide and all these types of things. Well, let's look at the actual genocide that's going on, the mass killing of unborn children. Let's talk about that, because I really, it's getting ridiculous now. I mean, we even had people that are very influential to young girls, Lily Allen, Nikita Oliver, saying that between them they'd had like 10 abortions. I mean, Lily Allen was saying like, you know, I think she said that she had like 6, but she was saying like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember I've had that many. You know, serial killers have been dubbed serial killers for killing less than 6 people. So what is Lily Allen? I don't know. I think people need to start having a much more serious conversation about abortion in this country. It's really going the wrong way. I mean, sex-based abortions is something that we would see in Afghanistan and Pakistan, where they want more male heirs, so they kill off the female fetuses and they've killed the girl babies. Like, it absolutely baffles me. It really, really does. Sorry, I just had to have a quick rant about that, because I saw that literally yesterday. If you guys follow me on X, you might have seen that I was trying to get to Bristol yesterday, and we literally had 3 train cancellations in a row. It was ridiculous. It was like there's someone up there trying to stop me from going for sure. But as I was on my way back, that was when I saw that story about the sex-based abortions in Scotland, and I honestly, my heart completely sunk. Yeah, Deb, that's right. There's 73 million abortions yearly. Also, I remember one time, I can't remember what subject we were discussing, because it was about abortion, but I think it was, that was it. It was the decriminalisation of women who abort beyond the 24-week limit, and that's something that's recently passed in this country. If you're not from the UK, I'm not gonna lie, that made me jump. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, that was it. And Father Calvin Robinson, if you guys are familiar with him, replied to my tweet saying there has been more people killed by abortion than there have been in all the world's wars combined. And I fact-checked this. I fact-checked it, and it is true. It's true, and I honestly had a hard time believing it. But it's just insane. Sharon Moore says, hi Emma, I was pregnant in 1995. Oh, what is with all the beeping? Sharon says, hi Emma, I was pregnant in 1995, long time ago, in Birmingham, and the hospital would not let anyone know the sex because the foreigners were aborting if they were girls. Very true story. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Why are we allowing this? How are we allowing this? This is like the mass extinction of the most vulnerable in our society. I think we can all agree that who are the most vulnerable groups in society? What first comes to mind? Elderly, disabled, children. Those three groups are the most vulnerable, and yet we're allowing abortion to become akin to a contraceptive. Baffles me. By the way, guys, despite the fact that we've only been live for about 30 minutes, the chat has done that stupid thing again where it's frozen. So I've got you guys up here on another phone. So just forgive me if I miss any chats, because I'm just like, checking every once in a while to see what you guys are saying and trying to keep up with the chat. Also, sorry that I haven't done many Q&A live streams lately. Let me know in the chat if you guys would like to see more of those, and also maybe just less Q&A and more just like let's just talk about some things, because like I said, I want to talk about this abortion thing. I feel so strongly about it. Even like other things, we still have essentially no explanation to how and why so many prisoners, including asylum seekers with no documentation, how they've all just been accidentally released in the past few weeks. It wasn't just Kabatu. There were this was as of last Saturday. I think it was actually on the Saturday that I went on the Saturday 5, because I remember looking at the statistics that day, and the day before, so on the Friday that would have been, an additional 4 unnamed prisoners were accidentally released. One of them is a registered sex offender. There was also a prisoner that escaped, and he was a convicted kidnapper and was done for grievous bodily harm. So these are the people that are just being allowed to escape, and then some are actually actively being released into the world, into our streets. And who are the police arresting? People who are protesting because they're fearing for their lives and their children's lives and their wives' lives and everyone around them, and fearing for the general degradation of their country. And Twitter criminals. That's who they're arresting. 10MB UK says it's all planned, Emma. 100% agree. It is all planned. What they want at the moment is civil unrest, because they can't bring in new laws that justify taking your liberties away unless there is some kind of mass fear element. We saw the same with COVID. The only reason why people on such a giant scale complied with lockdowns is because there was this huge invisible threat that we thought the only way to stay safe from was to stay indoors. Look at it now with digital ID. Starmer's literally saying oh yeah, it's because of immigration. It's to keep you all safe from immigration and all the horrible people that are coming over. Well, no, what would have stopped that is stopping the boats, not digital ID. And yet here we are. So it is all planned. I agree. But that's what they want. They want people scared. They want people who have a right to a home, homeless people, homeless British people, watching strangers and people who only want to do us harm get fed, clothed and kept warm in these hotels at our expense. 7 billion a year on asylum seeker hotels. 7 billion a year. And actually, an interesting point, when I was on GB News last Saturday, it was last Saturday, wasn't it? We had a debate on foreign aid spending. And what point I didn't quite have time to make, which I was gutted about, is I think that 7 billion that we spend on these asylum seeker hotels should be included in foreign aid spending, because apparently right now we're setting it back. We're set to lower it to 863 million, I think. Might be slightly off on those figures, but I think it is about 863 million that we're aiming to lower it to. But again, no one is paying attention to what we're actually spending on foreign aid that is technically foreign aid, because it's not going to British people, but it's in-house, like these hotels. So at what point should we be classing that as foreign aid as well? Because yeah, we are spending so much and hardly anything is going to our British people. Crisis, which is a homelessness charity, estimated that 1.9 billion a year indefinitely could eradicate homelessness completely in the UK. The government usually was kind of annually giving about 1 billion to 1.5. It is now lowering to between 60 to 90 million a year. Yeah, again, compare that to the 7 billion that we're seeing for these asylum seeker hotels. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Oh. Okay, guys, so unfortunately the protesters are playing music, which I absolutely love, but that is going to get my entire stream demonetized, unfortunately, which is fine. But it is a bit of a pain. Oh, we've got some fireworks over there. Let's see if we can catch some fireworks. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can catch the fireworks. As soon as I put my camera there, just went away. Okay guys, I'll admit I'm a little bit unsure on what to do about the music being played, simply just because it's going to get my whole stream taken down, and I really don't want that. So, and I don't want to end the stream either. But I'm thinking worst case scenario, I end the live stream and I go and get some pre-recorded interviews, because obviously in post edit I can take the music out and enhance the voice and everything, and kind of get around the issue. Also, it doesn't look like there's going to be a march tonight, guys. It looks like it's just a static protest. Seemingly the only two big things, I guess if you could call them big things, the only things that really happened was someone got their motorbike towed, but that apparently was in no connection to the protest, and was only something about a dodgy license plate or something. Again, that's all unconfirmed, it's all rumour, just what I heard from people who got here before me. And there was two men who walked into the Bell Hotel. Other than that, nothing's really happened. We've had static protest. Yeah, I just think that the people of Epping, to be honest, if I'm being completely honest, I think the people of Epping just don't really know what to do anymore, other than just keep coming every week, keep the pressure on, keep the protests going, keep making themselves heard. Because what more can they do? Like I said earlier, when the protest really first started around the time of Hudush Kabatu's arrest and conviction, that was when things, kind of almost got to riot level, right? There was a couple of nights where things had turned a bit sour. But other than that, everything's just been utterly peaceful. So, they've peacefully protested, they've not so peacefully protested, they've gone to council, they've gone to MPs, they've raised massive awareness on social media, to the point that even Elon Musk now knows about this hotel and their situation. And still, the local council cannot get a permanent injunction put on this place. The Home Office won't allow it, the government won't allow it, and they're still demonising the people of Epping. So I really, yeah. Right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to sign off, because if I don't, my whole thing's going to get taken down. But I'm going to stay, and I'm going to try and get some interviews and some pre-recorded clips to go into the report after. And then I'm going to try and get that edited and out to you guys as soon as possible. What's going on over here?
table. You know what? It's still got an head on it. And then behind it is a Stella glass with a
What?
red liquid in it.
It's still got an head. It's still got an head like that. Give it half hour. If that head ain't go, it must be a moolie.
Come this side, and look either side of this pole.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
On the table there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then there's a red liquid
Yeah.
inside the Stella glass. A bit more light. No, it shines back. Yeah, I know.
Pint of Guinness, supposedly, and red liquid. Yeah. Yeah. So there's some possible alcoholic drinks inside. There's a last little tidbit for you guys. But yeah, okay guys, so basically my entire stream is going to get taken down if I don't wrap up. So I'm just going to quickly get back on the chat and I thought the officer was coming over here. So yeah. Right guys, I'm going to wrap up and I'm going to carry on getting some pre-recorded clips and I'm going to try and edit the report as quickly as I can for you guys. The music I think is getting louder, so I'm going to just move this way a little bit more. But yeah, sorry it's been a bit of a short one tonight guys. I thought that there was going to be a march tonight. But yeah, static protest, numbers are quite decent. I'm going to try and get in to get some interviews and yeah, full report will be coming your way guys. So yeah, again, sorry for the short stream tonight, but I'll be getting this report out as soon as possible. So thank you all for joining and I will see you in the next one.